Yes, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Bravado, and we about to introduce you to this multiverse Cypher. HP Wave on the beats. Hey, neighbors think I'm selling dope, cause I'm a black man with dreadlocks. I'm dropping so much knowledge that I should be doing TED Talks. My life is a movie, they should sell it out the red box. I'm the golden child, like I was born inside of Fort Knox. They take shots when you get this hot. Folks started thinking that I had the chicken pox. From how they taking aim at me with all these red dots. Stepping out to taking pics like it's prom night. So I need a boot in there and a corsage. Stop fronting like you G, homie, you're not. Boy, stop, cause you won't die for a cause of your people whenever it's wartime. Of course, I'm a beast when I'm recording. If you listen, you'll know this.
Friends and family, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like a no-brainer, you know what I mean? I think that the track came out like flawlessly, and super excited for it coming together the way that it did, man. So thank y'all so much for being a part of it, and thank y'all so much for coming out tonight, man. So without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and run this multiverse cipher. Oh, concept-wise, so the multiverse cipher basically was an idea that had come up when my boy HP Wave had put this beat out. They kind of had like different beats on there. That was kind of like the Big Sean joint that he had on his latest album on Detroit too. So I was like, man, if I was like, I got so many homies I could put on a record together. You know what I mean? So I was like, I started hitting everybody else, seeing who wanted to do it, and picked the beats for everybody I thought would just like best suit them. And just like everybody just did their thing, man. So I thought it was fire. So that's the double entendre is multiverse, but it's multiple verses, obviously. But
oh wow.
But yeah. Hey man, don't worry about it, dog. Most listeners I ain't gonna pick up on it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's not, man. Okay, so this is the joint. Let's get into it.
Yes, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Bravado, and we about to introduce you to this multiverse cipher. HP Wave on the beats. Hey, neighbors think I'm selling dope, cause I'm a black man with dreadlocks. I'm dropping so much knowledge that I should be doing TED Talks. My life is a movie, they should sell it out the red box. I'm the golden child, like I was born inside of Fort Knox. They take shots when you get this hot. Folks started thinking that I had the chicken pox. From how they taking aim at me with all these red dots. Stepping out to taking pics like it's prom night. So I need a boot in there and a corsage. Stop fronting like you G, homie, you're not. Boy, stop, cause you won't die for a cause of your people whenever it's wartime. Of course, I'm a beast when I'm recording. If you listen, you'll notice all my music really dope. I feel the push it on the corner. Pretty please don't get it twisted, cause I really don't condone it. I was born with superpowers and I'm learning to control them. Haters looking at me like I got shit on the shoulders, but from my point of view, it's really looking more like boulders. And I came into this game because I noticed there's a shortage of the rappers being realist, trying to push the culture forward. They sleeping on me, trying to act like they don't notice. But my God, and family is my main focus. If you ain't following your goals and your purpose, you're doing yourself in the whole world a disservice.
This verse, man, this was at a time, in this verse, believe it or not, this verse is like at least two years old, maybe like 2 or 3 years old.
What?
Yeah, but I was at a point. This is when I really started to take music like a lot more serious, and I was just like in a place where I was just like, man, like I'm really just tired of everything that I'm hearing, and I'm tired of like people. It's not as much as I'm tired of the music. I'm just tired of the fact that people don't know how to effectively communicate what they want to say. You know what I'm saying? Without saying it the way everybody else is saying it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like for me, like with me, my approach to music is always like do something original, but do something that's totally me, but be able to compete with every person around me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I don't want somebody to hear my joints and be like, it's cool, but it's it's too gospel, or it's cool, but it's too friendly. You know what I mean? Or I just really like to be like try to be as well rounded as I can sonically to a point where it's gonna resonate with multiple people from different walks of life. You know what I'm saying? Because I interact with a lot of people. I'm a server by nature. And I love to serve. I love to be around people. I love to talk to people, and I think that me interacting with so many different people has really molded me into the person that I've become. You know what I mean? Coming from a big family, obviously, but I think that with the music from a musical aspect, I just want to effectively, get across to the audience who I am with letting them know that like, yo, it's cool to be yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's cool to like rap about the things you want to rap about, and like you can rap about all positive stuff and it sounds just as dope as anything else that you hear. It's just as dope as somebody talking about selling dope. You know what I'm saying? But like, you know, I think that like that's why I made like so many references in this particular verse. Is like a lot of the verbiage and stuff is like a lot of stuff that's like you would hear on the radio, but it's all used in a different manner. You know what I'm saying? So I think there's like you can do it, but there's also a way to do it this way. You feel what I'm saying? So that was really my approach to that verse, man. And Trade sell next.
Look, I'm from another space in the universe. Run for the hills when I do a verse. Been through some pain when I do your work, and how your crew like straight gon' ruin us. In the midst of confusion, I'm too busy winning to understand losing, cruising, bruising egos. Cause I'm better than you and your man and anybody he knows. Facts, I only talk that cause fiction just causes friction. I'm about that money and the business, but I always keep a little bit of ignorant mixed in. Keep to myself, but I promise you, Trump, you about to go and get your cheek kicked in. I just really need you to listen. Let's do it better tomorrow, the mission. Let's go. I don't know if y'all know what InkPad is.
Yeah, I think I know what it is.
Yeah, InkPad is an app.
Yeah.
So it's like I can just hit record and say the line and it'll transcribe it out.
Oh, that's cool.
You know what I'm saying? Then I stop when I think of another line, hit record again, so I can be in the car riding any place. But that one, I think I actually sat in front of the computer and did it. And for me, it's always the first line.
Right.
Once I come up with the first line, it's just go more from there. So we hear that, you know, I'm from another space in the universe. Run for the hills when I do a verse. Like from that point, it's like, okay, now I know how I kind of want the cadence to go. You know, too busy understand winning, understand losing, cruising, bruising egos. You know, just different things trying to be wordy about it. Yeah,
man. He actually recorded that one here. He recorded his verse here.
Did I record it here?
Yeah, he recorded it here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think I got it. I had to have it in InkPad someplace if I recorded it here. Yeah, that's right. Because I think I did it. I think kind of on the way down and like. So I've never really. Well, I ain't gonna say never, but like in terms of just sitting down writing verses, always typed. I used to always type my verses because I type quicker than I write. So it was just always, it was quick for me to sit down and then, you know, if I had to write, my handwriting is horrible. Like I would write verses that I can't even understand. Like literally at the crib, I got a stack of verses like this, and every now and then I'll go through them and I can make out some of them I can't. But, you know, I miss being in that space of just writing. Just having time to just write, every day doing 2-3 verses. So since I don't have time like that, when I do write now, I gotta drop something. I have to be able to say something that I know is gonna trigger or catch somebody, and just making them. Because for me, the content of what you say is it's the only purpose to do it at this point for me. So that's really it. It wasn't, you know, nothing special. I
Right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it came out though. John and Kareem know that I can be very opinionated about so I was like, you know, initially it was like, yeah, I'm gonna do this, but you know, but I knew John just the way he kept talking about it. I'm like, okay, this is gonna be dope. All right, he's gonna put it together. And when he was giving me the concept behind it, you know, and then when he sent me the beat, it's like, yeah, okay.
Yo, shout out HP Wave. Shout out HP Wave. He went crazy. I gotta connect all y'all with him too. So y'all can.
You made all the beats on
all
it?
the beats.
Wow.
All the beats, bro.
We got Patch up next.
So I'm gonna be announcing people's verses and stuff. That's the last change I gotta do. Announcing what's coming up next.
Finally moved to Atlanta. My mama was tired of all of the snowing, Andre Benjamin Franklin's fanners on fanners. You know that's the culture, Really got tired of all of these birds repeatedly sounding like vultures, Honestly, when changing the game, and me and Bravado, we felt that's the motion, Patch the master, get up in your system with this ease. I can run the max up, give me some G's. Yes, I'm a beast, but I got no fleas. Wait, Who the risk taker? Baby, it's me. Tastemakers only get it is free. Bop to you drop this about this spring. Gotta promise John that I can rhyme. It's time that I hit him up with these lines. My mind's primed to feel aligned and realize that it's probably gonna hit them guys. One of a kind, never hits, don't lie. One combined and it hits so fine. My drum and a gun is a whistle now. They come for the ones invisible now.
Just cause I took time off, don't mean I ain't putting time in. Can't nobody do it better. I'm too cold, better grab you a sweater. Always on the move, so I don't settle. Keep my foot on the gas, pedal to the metal. They rock with me cause I'm it's on a daily. Share a mirror for my competition, so just know that I'm always winning. I need a meal like a full plate, so I ain't got no time to waste. Lost fake friends along the way, but gained peace, so I guess it was a fair trade. Lost fake friends along the way, but gained peace, so I guess it was a fair trade.
Don't be capping a lot. Pray that my mama get knots when I'm at the top. Promise I'm never gonna stop until we pop. You know the motto, big rock. I had a vision by vision. Seen him laid up in the hills, that's how he be living. Love how that feeling be feeling. When I be running on tracks, there's no competition. Height so young and he like that. Heart so cold, make ice packs. Need a few M's like a mic jack. Copyright the flow, can't fight that.
I mean, so those who know me, like, close before this whole Cypher and everything came out, y'all know I don't even, like, I don't do music seriously. I don't have a song out on any streaming platform whatsoever, other than the songs I've done with Tease is on SoundCloud. I got like 2 songs on SoundCloud, one that he just put on there recently. Music was always just fun to me. It's just a hobby. It really started off back when we was working at the restaurant, back when I was 16 years old, back in high school. Me and Bravado, we would just go to the car and freestyle. Just every Wednesday night, I get off of work. We get off like 10 o'clock. We in the car freestyling until 12, 1 o'clock in the morning. Like every night. And it was just something we did, and it just became, it was fun to me. Like, and over time, I'm like, you know, him and Trey, they just tell me like, man, you could spit. Like, you need to start recording yourself. So when he came and presented this Cypher to me, it was just like, I'm like, you know what, this is my brother. Like, I'm gonna do this, like, you know, and it's gonna be fun. But before I recorded the Cypher, the music that I had put out before was called Vision. My artist name, it went by Vision, VZN, and he actually gave me that name because since young, like, he always tell me, like, bro, you always talk about your future, like, you always talk about your goals, what you want to achieve, and like what you want to do. So he actually helped me came up with that name. So just going back to the verse, when I said I had a vision by vision, seen him laid up in the hills, that's how he be living. I was talking about myself. Like, I had a vision about myself because, you know, just coming from where I come from, growing up in New York, like, you know, we didn't have much. Okay. So I just know what it's like to, you know, not have your lights on, not have your water on, and, you know, just wanting to be there and support and take care of my family. So that's why I kind of, when I popped off the verse as well, I go, don't be capping a lot. Pray that my mama get knocks when I'm at the top, because my mama had me when she was 19 years old. So I know what it's like to have a single mom, and I know what it's like for that struggle. Like, she had to drop out of college just to provide for me. So my mama mean the world to me, and taking care of her is like my number one on my list. That's my biggest goal in life, is to make sure my mom's straight.
NYT's up next. Yes, sir. Oh, God.
What you do, HP?
Back in my bag, tell them boys they in trouble. I'm from NY, but they call me a tease, cause the way that I leave them only me staying loyal to my partners and queen. My rap so much larger than life. How could I ever rest easy? Everybody wanting something from Teasy. Tell me, baby, what is the meaning? I cut them off just for moving like snakes in the grass. Trap them in glass and put them on display. Was done in the dark, come to light when I'm walking the tightrope off balance like ballet. Getting paid for my shows is a bad day. I be going through lows, ballets. I be feeling them highs, letting me know that it's gonna be alright. I just gotta keep climbing, moving better than the perfect timing. Knowing myself, know the potential. Spark the notes of your mental. My dreams can't wait, no debate. Better catch up before it's too late.
Hey, but we got all night. But
No. I'm not gonna take too much time.
But basically, well, I mean, I guess firstly, I just want to say thank you for even having me on it.
Come on.
I know me for mad long, so it's like, I don't know. He caught me at a really good time too, because I mean, me and him had a talk when I had sent the verse back, and I was just telling him where I was kind of like mentally with music for like a few months prior to that. So it was just kind of like, I didn't really even know if I had anything to say at first when he sent it to me, because I was like, bro, I haven't even been writing for real. Like, how am I gonna jump into this? Like, it's been a minute, and then some events ended up happening in sequence that just ended up making me like get really back in the groove of writing, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna write to this. I got this now. So then, basically with the verse, like, there's a couple bars in there. Obviously, I'm from New York. Name's NYT, so I'm just like NYT. And then the rap so much larger than life. How could I ever rest easy? Mount Everest larger than life. Everest, you know.
Wow.
Nobody caught that. All right. My bad. Had to make that one known. I was like, that's the one
bars. Like, nobody slow down. I need everybody to catch that one.
Yes, sir. Yes,
But
sir.
I was just really having fun with the verse, honestly. Like, I felt like kind of free flowing with it, and it was just like really. I like beats with a lot of bounce to them, so like it was really easy to kind of come up with every line as it was happening, and then like obviously cut them off, moving like snakes in the grass, trapping in glass. They're on display. That's what it is. And then I'm pretty sure everything else was kind of like straightforward, but I mean, going through lows, valleys, because valleys are low. But it's just like, I was just trying to put bars in there because I just really wanted to rap. And I was kind of like this vibey space for a lot of it, but this felt like really fun, refresher for me. And I'm just grateful.
Yeah, man.
I was in that doo-wop with no ooh-wop. Purgatory, rings around the rosies, pushing tulips. They circled me, and then I circled back just like a luau. A hula hoop, and then they flew the hoop, screaming hooty hoo, that who we me? Well, if you're relatively asking, Devon would be my first name, but Einstein is my last name. If you multiplied the speed of light squared by the mass, I was living within all that multiversal madness.
Yo, first and foremost, it came out bananas. Like, I can't wait until I can put that on repeat.
Oh,
It's
facts.
amazing. As far as my verse is concerned.
Oh, I'm shooting y'all that joint tonight.
Oh, please. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
you just,
shooting y'all that joint
yo,
tonight, for sure.
yes.
Yeah.
You just made my night, like, for real, dog.
Hey, I appreciate y'all. Y'all made my night too, man. That's
Yeah.
all.
So as far as my verse is concerned, like John said, the turnaround was real. I just got inspired. He's articulate. Like John will tell you exactly what he wants. He said no cursing. There's a lot of time. So I'm hype, and I'm like, I know all these talented people are going to be on it. So I'm like, okay, cool. I listen to the beat. I'm like, okay. I just sit on it, and I'm like, wait, okay. Wait, hold on a second. I didn't expect it either, but it hit. And like the main thing was, I was painting a picture, like a lot of rappers, especially coming from the origins of hip hop, told a story, I really want to be like a Picasso. I want to paint a picture with this, So the main thing was, the multiverse, and instantly my nerd self thought multiverse, like as far as like Marvel and stuff. So I wanted to like paint a picture of a world, and so that's how my first line dropped. Like I was in that doo-wop with no ooh-wop, like the doo-wop is like the Egyptian underworld, and it's like, so I'm painting this picture of like I'm in another realm, that it's not safe, but I can tread, So I ain't got no gun. I'm not like a lot of rappers, perpetrating and stuff. It's like, yo, I'm in a doo-wop with no ooh-wop, but it's all good. I'm in purgatory, rings around the rosies, pushing tulips, So it's like, like they trying to kill me out here, but I'm alright. They circled me, and then I circled back just like a luau. Like I'll circle them back. And so it's like it's painting a picture. Like I want people to see what was happening, even if it was like something abstract happening, because it's in a different world. It's not in the same confines of what we're thinking. It's the multiverse. Alright, got Kobe out in Phoenix up next.
Every rapper got the same plot, like an AI come with something different. If you talking like I'm not amazing, tell them clean the act before I hit the dishes. With the Phoenix and we heating up, rising from the ashes, ain't no intermission. Cause they on a mission. Smoking ganja when I write my verses, so I walk on the sky when I like to say it. Listen with caution when I create it. Running for miles like your friendly neighbor. So many styles, I got different flavors. I'm thanking God cause I know he saved me. Through all the trials, know I had to make it. When I'm just clowns, can never fake it. I'm trying to make sure I stay in my element.
But I got you, yeah, I'm on your team.
I'm trying to take up the rule like an elephant.
If you're looking at the inside G, that's HALIMTHAG, so big cause I can. It's so high that we just smoke, just stand in the light of God. He always shows his hand and I take it. Me and Kobe doing the cypher with the greatest. Go so noble, yeah, we serve in the kingdom. Just a little taste of what a king and a queen do. Hold each other down and we shine like a gleam in the eye. Cause we always watching God and when it's spiritual fights.
You gon' feel it in your soul when we hit you with light.
Alright, so I didn't know how to close it, because I ain't like, bro, like, I always expect greatness from her, but she went stupid, so I was like, oh, I gotta go crazy to end it. Like, I can't just say just anything to end it, you know what I mean? But for me, on my part, man, like, same thing, like, kind of MYT was saying, like, I feel like I was overthinking it, really, like, that's, like, my main problem anyway, like, I feel like I was overthinking it, like, crazy, like, just, like, how to come on it for real, and, like, what all to say and like what, cause I love how he said like how he was like he wanted us to showcase a part of ourselves, like you know what I mean, through the verses and stuff. So I was like, okay, what all parts of myself do I want to show, like you know what I mean, what all really gonna catch your ear? So like I love Star Wars like crazy, like and I love like I guess like that futuristic type of stuff. Now okay, my name Kobe and I've been trying to like brand myself around that for real too. So I'm like okay, so I came out with flick the wrist when I hit the shot, cause I'm never missing cooking in the kitchen, and that's you know what I mean. Never missing when you in the studio, you know what I mean. Kissing, you know what I mean. Every rapper got the same plot, like an AI come with something different. I feel like what's happening in the game right now is literally like, especially even with this Rage sound. That's why I'm coming with a Rage EP right now, but talking different than they talk on it. You know what I mean. Everybody is doing something where everybody just want, you know what I mean? What you know what I mean? What they think the world want, you know what I mean? And so, but y'all don't realize y'all turn it into AI, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, that's what the industry making y'all to be, you know what I mean? Literally, you know what I mean? So, if he talking like I'm not amazing, tell him clean the app before I hit the dishes, you know what I mean? You gotta show the ego a little bit.
I calmed down. I was like, oh yeah.
For real. Yeah, word. I got you on. Yeah, I'm on your team, and then I'm trying to take up the room like an elephant.
Yes, me, Salim the Dream.
Oh yeah. And I thought that was crazy too. No cap, cause I had came up with that verse. I feel like the same week that I heard like probably like some unreleased shit by like NYTs, and we both were talking about how we were the elephant in the room.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Oh God, bro, no cap. So I got there.
I was there.
No cap. No,
I was in that combo.
That's hilarious. So I definitely was getting inspiration from like that too, definitely, you know what I mean? But I feel like we both, you know what I mean, stepping in, all of us stepping in this, showing people that we was really the elephants of the room in the city, you know what I mean?
Even when I was conceptualizing the video and stuff like that, I just thought about what would be, you know, just that what would just work the easiest, you know what I'm saying, in terms of just like making the vision come to fruition, you know? So it's just like, I mean, it's kind of crazy that everybody that's on the Cypher just all live in the same proximity. It's really crazy because everybody came with it, dog. This joint sound industry ready, like industry quality, like the joint is ready to go. You know what I'm saying? And I just think it was crushed, man. It was a home run, dog, for real.
The day that I wrote my verse, I actually was like ready to be like, I don't know, I'm about to tell John I can't be on the Cypher because I was having a hard time. Like I had come up with a few different things that I wanted to do, but I was like, like the beat was different for me. Like when I'm making my own stuff, it's not usually that hard. So I was like, I don't even know if I could do it. But
thank you for not stepping down.
No, he didn't let me. He really didn't let me. He was like, what are you talking about? Like you're amazing, like you're fire, like no, like
straight up. I
took a step outside with my journal and like I think I was out there for maybe like 30 minutes and then I came back inside. I was like, okay, I got it. He was like, you got it? I was like, I got it. I know.
She just got that jump. Like that's how I be though. Like that's what it is. I was gonna hype you up. You got it. She'll just randomly have like a whole like essay just written. It's like, oh wow, oh okay.
So he set me up perfectly. So and you know you put us on the track together. So I was just letting people know like yes, that's right. Like I got him. Like I'm on his team. Like just in case anybody was down or questioning, like this is my man.
He's like first. They didn't even hear you come in yet. The girls were like, "Who's this?"
I know. Yeah, just a little sprinkle. Like yes, it's me. Like I'm the one. And oh yeah, then you want us to shout ourselves out. So and he already like did the whole like Phoenix thing. So I was like, okay, I gotta say something different now. And what's funny about this is that I put my Instagram name right. I spell it out. But I actually got my Instagram name wrong. I had to change my Instagram name. I love that.
I can't be careful.
I can't be
At first it was the Halim Dreams.
Yeah, it was the Halim Dream. I had to change it to Halim the Dream.
You know what? I kind of noticed that, but I thought I was getting Mandela. I got to bring on
Just call me Pooh, my name is Kareem. Smoking high, so you know I'm a steamer. Self-esteem, getting high like Khalifa. Been sleep on myself, cause I'm a big dreamer. Break out the money, I'm counting the LLCs. These blessings won't let me breathe. These folks that be hating on me, I'm eating this broccoli. Just know I'm seeing all green. Why they flipping the bird? I'm just showing my ring. Popping hits like I'm in the game. Bang, bang. They never know what to expect, cause I'm always changing lanes. Trying to get in tip-top shape. So I'm high, so they pulling my cape. Yeah, I'm a little lady, I'm doing
Now this one. You want to tell a story about? You want to tell a story about me?
So this was actually the third beat I think John gave me, because the first one I was not feeling, and then I wrote it to a different beat, but then he played me a different HP Wave beat, so I said it to that. We was like, this one actually hit harder, so let's go with this one.
I'm telling y'all, it was so hard for me to give this one away. This beat.
Yeah, he didn't want to give it away.
Bro, I was like, but it's for your wife. Give it up. Give it up.
You can deny it.
I heard that beat, bro. I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, this is one of my favorite beats that he's made. You feel what I'm saying? And then I was just like, I had Kareem's verse kind of like playing in my head while I was listening to it. I was like, this jump would go. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, because she had spin me her verse a few times already, and I was loving it. And I was loving it on the other beat too, but I was just like, this joint, they're going to take it to another level.
Greater good, man.
You feel what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to be a superhero. You feel me?
But yeah, I really just wanted to, I guess, showcase my personality. So like, I'm young, I can have fun, but I'm still a grown woman. I'm going to keep it cute, I'm going to keep it cool, but I'm going to also talk my ish at the same time. So that was really the inspiration. I've been writing raps way more than singing, so like I really didn't want to write any lazy bars or anything like that, because when you sing you can kind of get away with like putting some in there that's all right.
Talk about it.
So that's why I was just like, I don't want that to be the case. I've been more confident with my writing in general. I think I've been writing the best stuff I've ever wrote, in my opinion.
Drop the album. Where is the project?
Come and sing, but that's why I said
what does soon mean?
Self-esteem, getting high like Khalifa, been sleep on myself because I'm a big dreamer. And that's facts. I feel like I've been having a lot of ideas, but I just be like, I'm just keep it to myself. It may not be that fine.
Come on.
But Peace has really pushed me to just get everything out. Like, I have to show up for her. I can't be teaching her to be a fine artist because I know she's going to be an artist. And I'm not doing that myself. So, that was the inspiration for this verse, guys.
Peace.
Me, I'm ready.
Yeah. I got one more verse.
I'm about to action, y'all keep the drama. Coming out swinging like Peter Parker. Dumb Mary Jane got them demons off me. All I need is Jesus and my queen and daughter. I'm thanking God for these special moments. I don't worship the stars and ain't wishing on them. Get out where they turn you to a winner soldier. Rappers under hypnosis, MK Ultra. I'm quick to draw, Stan Lee, R.I.P. But only to protect my queens, no NYC. I don't live my dreams just when I'm asleep. I'm super deep. In that word, I've been craving it. Don't love the world, just the one that created it. My sweat the waviest. Please stop comparing us to these rappers who not who they say they is. A lot of them claiming they armed and they dangerous. Otto Octavius. I point at y'all when they ask what a mason is. I point at God when they ask what amazing is. I'm never worried about what haters write in the comments. Doing something right if they talking about us. They staying inside, don't get out of their houses and be on the web more than Miles Morales.
Oh my God.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I got to. Okay. I'm about that action. Y'all keep the drama. About that action, drama.
Yeah.
Coming out swinging like Peter Parker. Dump Mary Jane got them demons off me. So Dump Mary Jane is double entendre, obviously. Mary Jane, Spider-Man, but Mary Jane, we. And then all I need is Jesus and my queen and daughter. I'm thanking God for these special moments. I don't worship the stars and don't wish upon them. So this is just like, that's a bar just about like, people idolizing celebrities and stuff like that. Get out for they turn you to a winter soldier. Rappers under hypnosis, MK Ultra. So that bar is about like get out. Yeah. Appreciate it. Yeah, so Winter Soldier, obviously, Captain America. But like his character is under MK Ultra basically. That's the whole premise of his character. But get out, hypnosis. You know what I'm saying? Get out for they turn you to a Winter Soldier. Rappers under hypnosis, MK Ultra. I'm quick to draw, Stan Lee, R.I.P. Quick to draw, Stan Lee is the one who obviously did Marvel. R.I.P. is a double entendre. R.I.P. Stanley because he passed away, but R.I.P. if you test me.
It's her. There's no laughing. He's not laughing.
I don't want to have to do it to him. I don't want to have to do it to him.
But for real.
But only to protect my queens, no NYC. So that's a double entendre. Spider-Man's from Queens. I don't live my dreams just when I'm asleep. Super deep in that word, I've been craving it. Don't love the world, just the one that created it. My squad the waviest. Please stop comparing us to these rappers who not who they said he is. A lot of them claiming they armed and they dangerous. Otto Octavius. I point at y'all when they ask what a mason is. I point at God when you ask what amazing is. I'm never worried about what haters write in the comments, doing something right if they're talking about us. They're staying inside, don't get out of their houses, and be on the web more than Miles Morales. You know?
That nigga said, don't love the world, love who created it.
You feel me? You feel me? But y'all, this joint is, I already know this joint's gonna go crazy, man. So, shout out DJ Weaver for shooting and stuff. And, man, that's my guy. That's my guy. Book him today. But not for real. When the Cypher comes out, man, we got plenty of footage from tonight and stuff, man. Y'all feel free to make your TikToks, make your Instagrams, make your Facebooks, and you know, push this joint, share it with whoever you want to share it with, man, because I know this joint is gonna grab a lot of people's attention. You know what I'm saying? And then we're gonna start production on the video soon, so I'll get y'all all the details and stuff for that. Y'all definitely gonna have a lot of creative freedom for like what y'all want to do for y'all's portion of the Cypher and stuff like that. It's gonna be like multiple videos put into one. So obviously it's gonna be pretty impossible to get everybody in the same place at the same time to record one music video. So we're just gonna shoot it part by part and then mix them together, kind of like how we did the actual Cypher. So super excited, man. I'm grateful for everybody that was on here. I'm grateful for y'all coming out tonight. You know, shout out to everybody else that wanted to be here that couldn't be here. Shout out Pat, shout out Celeste, and you know, man, I'm super stoked about this coming out. Super stoked, man. This is my favorite track that I've ever put out. So I'm definitely looking forward to this joint dropping on Friday, man. And man, I love y'all so much, and thank y'all so much for coming out, man. You already know.
I'm never worried about what haters write in the comments, doing something right if they talking about us. They staying inside, don't get out of their houses, and be on the web more than Miles Morales.